latte, please. Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers. Bet there's a tender heart ticking away under that metal shell.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening so far. So we are going to do the third commission of Season 2, Chapter 5 story tonight. Well, let's see. That golden mech event started. Alright. Go see what's troubling Grace. And we're not doing that right now. Optional chat more with Shiyuan. Haven't gone to bed yet? I just wanted to come see you again. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again. But after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple days. Go get some rest. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy. Doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace, yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy. They are now very quiet, utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyue at the crucial moment? Or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before. Making Banyue pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god, puppet. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you'd better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Shiyuan? His little schemes are insignificant. The Creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the Creator's prophecy. Shiyuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Alright, let me check my stream real quick here, just make sure. Okay, yep, it's on YouTube. Just making sure. Everything will return at journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Shiyuan Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Xiao Guang first. Is that Bee Lion and Bow Lion bickering outside? Might as well check it out. Dang it. Okay. Sorry about that. Bow Lion, this is all your fault, you troublemaker setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me? What have I done wrong, pray tell? It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Xiao Guang's heart waver for adventure outside the mountain. What slander! How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains or Master Xiao Guang's state of mind while you've been guarding Shiyuan Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, Sword Ascending the Nine Heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. Ah, how magnificent! How splendid! Have you forgotten what Master Xiao Guang carries? That Qingming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the five senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. This is tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. You never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my bamboo components get goosebumps. You, what do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You aren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. The two bamboo lock eyes, glaring at each other and puffed up with anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Zhao Guang instead. Zhao Guang stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first walked in Sweebian Temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
Oh, hey, Zane. How you doing? I don't know. Right now, it seems like she's kind of out of it.
Alright. Junior Wise.
Present, Senior Xiaoguang.
A faint smile softens Xiao Guang's face. Better keep Xiao Guang occupied.
I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
The weather's really nice today. Want to go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I've never shown you around before.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Earlier, when preparing the guest room for Zhao Guang, Belle apparently also prepared some casual clothes based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. Maybe I should persuade Zhao Guang to change into them now. It might help lift her mood. Want to change into something casual? Huh? Casual? Right now? After explaining to Zhao Guang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. After changing clothes, Zhao Guang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. That dress looks great on you. Really? That's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. Let's see. Okay. Stop. Yumcha Sin? From the... Oh, sorry, that's Xingguan. Yumcha Sin? From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. Yeah, it's always packed. They've got all kinds of intel, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiao Guang? Yes, please.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Well, damn.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Whoops. I hope no one heard that.
Well, I mean, it's not like Sweetie was the one who cooked the food. She's just you know, she's the girl that looks all sexy to attract customers to the store, to the shop or whatever.
Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Do you have any recommendations for today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
Osmanthus. Yeah, I don't know what that
That
is.
would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget.
Wait. They made a cake out of flowers? How the hell does that work? Wait. Zane, you're the chef. Explain.
Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. What? Would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must be thinking about Senior Ye again.
You've never heard of that? Maybe it's a Japan-only thing.
Sure, why not? After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
Sorry, not Japan, China. Maybe it's a China-only thing.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
To the banquet hall! The second floor is bustling. What do you say? Wanna head up and check it out? Yeah.
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
Bro, what's with these people that just go around wearing, like, gym clothes? Let me through. Okay. The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of his story happens to be Xiao Guang.
Oh?
Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together. The storyteller recounts Xiao Guang's tales at Yunqui Summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. This storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Oh, right. Let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. You share the osmanthus cakes with Xiao Guang.
So, what do you think?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate.
Alright, I'm gonna look this up here. Osmanthus cake. It's a traditional Chinese pastry. Yep, they actually use flour. Yeah, actual flowers when they make it. Says it's made with rice flour, honey, rock sugar, and osmanthus flowers. So there you go.
I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
So I had belated Thanksgiving dinner today, even though Thanksgiving was yesterday. We decided to do the dinner today instead. But it was really good. Give them to use Shunguang. Wait, did I read this line? I can't remember. The depths of Xiao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read. What did I have? I had ham, because I don't like turkey, so I don't eat turkey. So I had ham, stuffing, sweet potato casserole, and mashed potatoes. Yeah, the mashed potatoes specifically were like really good.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
Kind of like Christmas. Yeah. I suppose. I guess Thanksgiving dinner really isn't that much different from Christmas dinner, I guess. It's just Thanksgiving dinner is mostly known for turkey, but like I said, I don't even like turkey, so. Definitely prefer ham to turkey.
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonville osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
Bro, I swear that I guess Chinese people just like describe food in like more freaking detail than like anything else in the world, dude. They just like whenever it comes to food, they just gotta go on this like freaking description that's full of adjectives and just like, man. Do I remember Petra? No, not really.
A true
Why?
connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on!
Kumquat, bro. I don't think I've seen a kumquat in my life. She showed up on Koyori's 4th anniversary? Really? Okay.
The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive.
Ooh.
Yum-cha scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're a real expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquei Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked. An elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive. but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yay, the Thunder won again. Yeah, so my football team won the game earlier tonight. They beat the number 3 team in the country. Spoiled their undefeated season.
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior, after all.
At times like this, you feel more like the senior. I've got to do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Well, let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ning Chen know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
All right, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. As Xiao Guang and you leave Yumcha Xin preparing to head back to Sweebian Temple. Over there, it's Senior Qingyuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's go check it out.
Junior Wise, Xiaoguang!
You're back! Is everyone alright? Progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Wise.
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Suibian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang, but I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Tao, Shiyuan, and Bowlion head off full of spirit.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiaoguang takes the first step towards Suibian Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Phylum Heights, Dylan and Zhao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists. Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess, and I wouldn't dare spread anything like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
That Dylan has crazy thighs when she fights. Does she? I didn't really notice. Shiyuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Shiyuan the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
What if you find the array with them and get Banyue to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry.
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it.
Okay.
What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns? Or should I say, excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly, a killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banye gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily. Not until I figure out who's trying to use us, at least. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. And as for Banyue's truth that I'm after, I'll give him a final choice, one with no room for lies or cover-up. Not long later, Dylan comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker to life across Waifei Peninsula. In Sweebian Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dialin, and the others slowly arrive. Zhao Guang's thank you dinner is about to begin. The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what Zhao Guang has in store for us. On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in the small stove, roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as their edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot, while plump char siu buns glisten with amber oil. The plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cakes stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please, come this way.
Okay, Dialin's thighs? I mean, I don't know, they don't look that amazing.
There's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking. Treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away. Is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us, we should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My, oh my. What a touching request.
What is that supposed to mean? With a voice laced in barbs and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dialin cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma? Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine.
Wait a sec. So when Zhao and Dialin were talking earlier, they were talking about him?
After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous. hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
A suffocating silence hangs in the air until Zhao Guang's bright voice cuts through the icy tension.
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Banyue leaves, his back still like a mountain, his steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt-trip Banyue Shifu into...
Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you, there's a truth about him I need to verify.
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour? One laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth.
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. At Scrap Heap can remain as Banye Shifu for now.
What Banyue and Dylan just said, I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to Zhao Guang about her own situation first.
Xiaoguang,
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
you're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me.
She's gonna get so much hate. Who, Dylan? I don't know about that.
I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Zhao Guang pulls out a note, its edges crumpled from having been crushed in someone's hand, then carefully smoothed out again. Oh. What's up, Shark? How are you? No, he was saying that because we just got through a scene where Dylan like revealed a bunch of like bad stuff that Banyue did. Like basically she was saying that he did Banyue didn't save a bunch of the people from the what was it, the fall of the old capital, because his priority was suppressing miasma. Cool.
Xiao Guang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword.
I don't know. This is kind of interesting. Because yeah, I don't know. They haven't really made it clear like who the good guy and the bad guy is here, really.
The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them.
Oh wait, this must be Shiyuan here.
When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiao Huang, you will be free.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had in his strokes. And then there's the content itself. Yeah, Senior Ye might not even know you're in Wi-Fi right now, and he suddenly sent you a letter?
Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunque Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
What a cruel twist of fate.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yixun Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But, even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past. And the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away.
Damn, dude, this really sucks. Like, she has to live a life of isolation because of that sword. A life where she's, like, isolated from everyone else.
That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
You know, now that you mention it, I would find it hard to believe that someone going that thought wouldn't have gone through the mind of somebody in this situation. Like, oh yeah, I think they did say that. Yeah, that's almost impossible to destroy. Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone.
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Oh, it was in an interview? Huh. Okay, never mind then. I was thinking it was something they said in the game, but...
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Save your tears for another day.
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There are still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
The scent of spices follows her light, determined steps, quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles, warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night. As if to burn this fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness even brighter, even fiercer. Everything seems to be set up and ready. We can get started now.
Alright, everything's ready! A special thanks to Bee Lion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
Bro, look at Belle. Bee Lion was big help. Xiaoguang good. Xiaoguang welcome.
Ooh, try this, Dylan.
even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Bee Lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat. Careful, or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Master Dialin, meanie.
Banyua Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Imuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted that, Shiyuan.
Dialin, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and down. Luckily, Banyua Shifu's here. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh, chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dialin, you first.
The hearth crackles and flickers with flames. Laughter, playful teasing, the clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings in everyone's heart loosen without notice, heavy secrets momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in its simple purity, until, as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently, with the crackle of flames the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices, such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Ning Qian seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent, fragmented words under his breath. Oh wow, okay. So that commission was entirely dialogue. There was absolutely no action. Alright, well, I think that leaves just one more commission remaining. Yep. Wait. Oh, that's weird. How come... Hold on. A short... Oh, okay. Maybe it's like a epilogue kind of thing. Well, okay. Let me go just a little further, I guess. It's so much fun being with everyone. Tonight, I'm definitely gonna have sweet dreams. See you in our dreams. Wait, in our dreams? Okay. Finally, some peace and quiet. No endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter. Just chilling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. Dylan's expression held an unusual calmness. Seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions she'd normally dodge. Why do you still like being a customer service rep? Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I'll always get a response. Yeah, I have pulled for her, but I haven't gotten her yet. I've done 40 pulls, so I still got a ways to go before I hit pity. It could be an angry demand, a helpless sigh, or even a dumber follow-up question. But whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the Hollow, where you can only listen, endlessly listening to those voices of the dead. Listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response. No matter how much you say, what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling, after a while, makes you wonder if you've become part of the silence, too. Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. Finally got some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Yeah, I've read that she's become the strongest stunner in the game now. That's why I want to get her. Okay, nope, still. The happy gathering and soft bed smooth away the edges of those heavy, sharp, and unsettling thoughts. Far off, Ye Shiyuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is. The Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Sarah tilts her head slightly, as if listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Ye Shiyuan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right after this scene here, I think. Sounds like quite a commotion outside. Better check it out now. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's 3 commissions down and 1 left. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do my dailies and then I think I'm gonna call it a night after that. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these 4 have just been like standing here in the courtyard this entire time. 'Cause yeah, I've got like some other quest or something going. What is it? This, probably this right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. I was gonna... Alright. How do I teleport? Okay. It's not time yet. Wait until midnight. Well, okay. Ah, and it's freaking morning, so that means I have to wait the entire day. Alright.
Wise, catch!
Lucia hands you a whole pile of snacks. Fries, lemon, spicy chili ice cream. Wait, what? Spicy chili ice cream? Bro. I have never heard of that, and I'm not sure I would want to try it. Like, I like spicy stuff, but, bro, ice cream? I don't know, man. Anyway, and poppy candy soda?
Hang on. I don't think I've even heard of half these flavors.
Of course! Handpicked by the Night Emissary. These aren't just any boring snacks. They're in a totally different league.
Huh,
I
okay.
brought them all the way here because friends should always share the good stuff, right? I personally recommend dipping the fries in lemon. It's like a flavor explosion in your mouth. Wanna try, Wise?
Wait, so it's just pronounced lemon? Like the fruit? Okay, whatever. You take the snacks from Lucia and pop the interesting combo in your mouth. It's a weird mix, but pretty tasty.
How is it? Pretty good, huh?
It's actually really good. Huh. Leave it to Lucia to always pick the best snacks.
Mm-hmm. I figured out that combo after wandering the entire night market.
Nah, yeah. It doesn't sound good to me, but you never know until you actually try it.
And there's loads more. We can keep tasting other snacks while we watch the movie.
Once the lights are off, a soft glow lights up from the projector, casting a warm hue across the room. Lucia sits beside you on the couch, resting her chin in her hands, eyes locked on the screen. In the movie, the main character has the ability to enter the Shadow Realm. Every night, she goes there searching for her loved ones who have passed away.
Oh, when I was little, my grandma told me a story just like this. Some people are born with an affinity towards ghosts. They can naturally see more than others, but it can be pretty dangerous too. The night horror may notice them more easily.
That does sound a little dangerous, but seems interesting too.
Yep. If I had that kind of gift, I probably would have met the night horror long ago. Oh, the talks we'd have. If I could ask it about my tribe's future and well-being, then it'd totally be worth a little danger.
As the story unfolds, the main character finally sees her deceased loved ones, but by doing so, she's cast out of the realm and loses her power to return. At the end of the movie, the sun rises and day returns. The girl says goodbye to her family and goes back to the world of the living. Lucia stays locked into the story, watching it all the way through the credits.
This movie feels so warm. Like drinking a pot of hot tea steeped with sunshine, lavender,
And sunflower petals. I'm all cozy inside.
I feel the same way. The movie was a little sad, but still heartwarming. Especially when the character said goodbye to her family. I could feel myself tearing up.
Back home, we all have to hunt inside the hollows. And sometimes it can get really dangerous. So, every time we part ways, we make sure to say goodbye properly. That way, no matter what happens, at least no one's left with any regret. Looks like the sky's starting to wake up. I should get going. The movie tonight was lovely. I'm already looking forward to the next one. Bye-bye, Wise.
And now she can promote the video store. Woohoo! Alright, so there's the other thing we gotta do with her, I think. Is it this? I mean, it has to be. I don't know what else it would be. Okay. Okay. It's a calm, blissful, and cozy day. The video store is running smoothly, commissions are a breeze, and nothing weighs on your mind. Now it's time to hit the hay. Just as you're about to fall asleep, the smell of delicious grilled meat drifts in, accompanied by light footsteps, trying hard to keep your eyes shut. Whew, smells so good. Ah, whatever. Might as well get up and see what's going on. Wise, I knew you'd still be up. Perfect timing. We've got a daylight emissary meetup scheduled tonight, and I really need your expert eye. A daylight emissary meetup? Yeah, you know I normally only go out at night, but this story stretches way past the evening hours. So I really need a daylight emissary who can help me keep searching for material during the day. He's swifter and more agile than a Thanatos, as sharp and clever as a Dullahan, and most importantly, he carries a curiosity that drives him to chase after every unfinished story. It's the one and only hero of Phylum Heights. I've heard that somewhere before. That's right. This is the amazing Bang Boo that was featured in Bang Boo Style. It can repair broken charging stations, rescue lost Bang Boo from the hollows, and take sick kitties to Fluffy's door. In short, it's a super capable little one. And rumor has it, it's doing all this just to gain more knowledge and become the most capable Bang Boo in Phylum Heights. How about that? Perfect fit, right? I want one. Naturally, I chose my partner very carefully. In order to blend in at Phylum Heights, it even takes care to hide its true identity and appearance. But that's nothing the Night Emissary can't handle. With a small bit of finesse, I managed to find out about it. Oshuo told me the hero of Phylum Heights appears at the second hour after midnight, starting its daily adventure at the Tong Sui shop. We've got half an hour left. If we head there now, we can catch it. Ashuo? Yeah, it's pretty easy to communicate with Ashuo. You just gotta know a few tricks, like this barbecue. Wanna taste? I ran all the way here to keep these skewers at their best flavor. They're still hot. Lucia shoves the barbecue into your hands, then hurriedly climbs out the window. Head out with her to find the hero of Phylum Heights. A baking stream? Okay, whoa, we gotta like... We're here.
It's getting dark. Are you hungry?
You spot a paper boo hanging around in front of the Tong Sui shop. Found you, hero of Phylum Heights? What? I've got no idea what Bang Boo you're talking about. Huh? Appears late at night, the Phylum Heights Tong Sui shop, and a super reliable Bang Boo. Could there be any other besides you? Maybe it wasn't me. Perhaps... Well, you got your info mixed up. I see. But without the hero of Phylum Heights, there's no way I can make any progress with my research. Lucia looks so down that even the Bang Boo is hesitant. To be honest, I know who you're talking about. If you need anything, I can also help you pass on the message. In that case, could you please tell it the Knight Emissary wants to become partners? The Knight Emissary? Yeah, that's me. I've been collecting ghost stories and ethereal legends, but for certain reasons, I can only work at night. I really need a daytime envoy to help me look for material during the day. He's swifter and more agile than a Thanatos, as sharp and clever as a Dullahan, and most importantly, he carries a curiosity that drives him to chase after every unfinished story. Only the hero of Phylum Heights could possibly meet these requirements. The Bang Boo puffs out its chest with pride. As it nods again and again, the two halves of its paper shell sway in the breeze, the seam at its mouth widening as it moves. That's right. The only one who can meet these requirements is me. I mean, the hero of Phylum Heights. You almost gave yourself away. Here's a copy of the complete Ghost Stories of Phylum Heights, containing all the supernatural tales I've documented. Could you deliver it to the hero of Phylum Heights? What? Let me see. Actually, me and the hero of Phylum Heights are really good buddies. Seeing as you've been so sincere, I'll accept on its behalf. Lucia carefully produces a binding agreement. Once it's signed, the hero of Phylum Heights and the Knight Emissary will officially be partners. After a long night of effort, the new partner finally presses down its paper shell lid and scurries off on its little legs before dawn breaks. Phew, the Daylight Emissary meetup is finally over. Are you going to go back and sleep? I would normally, but before I headed out today, I promised Yuzuha and Minato I'd join them for dinner, and they told me I had to bring you along, Wise. It's about time. Let's head over there. Bro, how long is this frickin' trust event? Lucia and Proxy, over here. Monato, you're here too. Of course. Today was a big day, the day Lucia found a partner, and so Spook Shack agreed to celebrate together. How did everything go? All good?
Yep, your information was spot on. I found the hero of Phylum Heights as soon as we got there. Just as I thought, it was a shy little paper boo, not too fond of chatting with people, but the second ghost stories of Phylum Heights came up, it perked right up. I took the chance to suggest we work together, and just as expected, it went over well. Now, the Night Emissary has the hero of Phylum Heights as her daytime partner.
That was a solid plan. Actually, I had to cozy up to Ashwo for quite a while before it agreed to track when each Bang Boo showed up around Phylum Heights.
Mm-hmm. I've mastered the art of communication with Ashwo now. It turned out to be a really smart and reliable partner.
You arrive at the entrance to Mystic Wares. Immediately, an intense fragrance fills the air.
You're back. I can tell. It must have been a perfect job.
So it was a group scheme. I wouldn't quite say that, but judging by the outcome, the target Bang Boo seemed pretty happy too.
Alright, we'll talk about the mission later. Everyone get in here. Breakfast is ready. Let's chat while we eat.
You eat breakfast with everyone at Spook Shack. It's absolutely delicious. Alright. Alright.
Can you smell that? It smells great.
Want some noodles?
No thanks. The newsstand gets new stock today. Let's head there first. We can talk about snacks later. Ta-da! Since coming to New Eridu, this has been my favorite spot for materials. All kinds of magazines, countless stories, and an endless supply of urban legends. Plus, there are tons of ethereal legends in here. They've been super useful for my research.
Their authenticity is debatable.
I know most stories in magazines are made up, but compared to the association's official reports, at least magazine stories are plentiful and fresh. Today's when the new issues drop. Wise, come pick something out.
Hollow notes.
Oh, these are official investigation notes containing the latest ethereal compendium. What it talks about is all old stuff. Among my people, it's all the kind of thing you tell children before bed. But it can also serve as reference material or be used to verify the accuracy of information.
You read through the latest issue of Hollow Notes with Lucia. It's nothing groundbreaking, and it's clearly been through some form of censorship.
When I first got here, I sent in a piece myself. But to submit here, you need to provide your real name, along with various admission documents and qualification certificates. It was such a pain. I'll just keep posting discussion threads on Spook Shack.
You flip through the new magazines at the newsstand with Lucia. Before you know it, dawn is breaking.
Oh, it's already dawn. What do you want for breakfast, Proxy? It's on me today. Let's call it a celebration for completing our late-night journey successfully.
Okay. You enjoy General Chop's noodles with Lucia. Alright. Let's get out of this. Okay. I think I have enough to do another 10 pull for dial-in. Yeah, I do. Alrighty, y'all want to see me do a 10 pull here? Anybody still there? Oh, there you are, Zane. Okay. Alright, here we go. 10 pull. Yep. Nope. Did get 2 A ranks this time, though. Street Superstar. I think that's a new one. I don't think I have that one.
Manager! I'm counting on you to cover me!
Alright, and then another Billy. Yep, that W engine is new. So, that's cool. At least we got a new W engine. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. So, yeah. We've still got one more commission left to do in the new story chapter, so I am going to be back at my place tomorrow, so I think I'm probably going to do a split stream tomorrow between Expedition 33 and Zenless Zone Zero. So I'm not totally sure if we'll get to finish the new story chapter tomorrow, since I'm splitting time with Expedition 33, but anyway. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Zane. And yeah, we'll go at it again tomorrow. Have a good night. Oh yeah, some clips. I do. Let's see. Do I have clips? I think I have. Yeah, I think I have at least one clip save. I think I might even have two. So yeah, we might be able to do that. Actually, I think I'm pretty sure I have two saved. So yeah. All right. See you tomorrow, man.